we're very pleased to see the government announce a number of ranges of reforms that really centre around attacking the cost of living and the rising cost of health insurance. We've seen since 2010 the price increases have been over 50%, well over inflation and wages growth. So we're pleased to see that the government today announced measures to be that cut the cost of medical device and prosthetics, or indeed bring in a rebate for Australians that are under the age of 30 so that they take out health insurance earlier. Really positively, we've seen for a number of years more and more Australians that are under 30 stay out of the private health system. And like I touched on before, they might be trying to save for their first home or struggling to make the next paycheck when they're paying for their electricity. And so the measures today are bringing in a discount when someone between the age of 18 to 29 takes out private health insurance. So this is really great because what the customers do, if you're 18 and you take out private health insurance, you get 2% each year up to a maximum of 10%. But then you keep that discount all the way up until you're age 40. So although private health insurance might not be on your agenda when you're 18 or 21, but by the time you're planning on having a family in your late 20s or early 30s, then all of a sudden you're keeping that discount all the way through that period. So it's really helping you save money in the future. Reducing the premiums, and really by helping you, like you can on, say, car insurance right now, you can choose the level of excess at claim time that you have to pay out of your own pocket, and that means it reduces the amount you pay each month. So for example, right now singles would be paying $500, that can go up to $750, and families and couples paying $1,000, that goes up to $1,500 excess. And therefore, really it's down to you as a customer managing your budget and the cost of living, how much you want to put into your health insurance on a monthly basis, or if you're happy to pay that excess. We're excited by this, and it's excellent that the government has adopted one of the submissions that we put forward. Being able to have 4 levels of classification for the product. It means that people that might be taking out private health insurance for the first time, they now know that the basic level of cover is your entry-level health insurance product. Whereas a family with a couple of children might want a gold level of cover, that's a top hospital and extra cover. So now, and it doesn't reduce the number of products. What it does, it says, if I'm that family, for example, looking for a top hospital, now I know gold and gold products and what's included and what's not. So it's easy for me then to talk through with an advisor from iSelect the different inclusions at each level of coverage. Yeah, about a third of iSelect's customers live in regional areas. And unfortunately we see right now in Australia, across the country, often there's not the specialist services or doctors available for the types of treatments that you may need. And that means often regional customers won't take out private health insurance because they can't access the services. The reforms that are announced today enable the health insurers to pay for transport or accommodation. So if you do need those specialist services, you can still have private health insurance now, get the doctor of choice or the immediate coverage, but the health insurer will transport to you where the service is provided and cover those costs as part of your insurance. Yeah, it's excellent. Currently we see, under the rules in private health insurance, often there's a waiting period, and people don't often understand if you already have private health insurance and you've already served your waiting periods, you can switch from one health fund to another fund as long as you're on the same level of cover. The changes that were announced today, especially for mental illness, means that if you have any level of health cover, and unfortunately you do suffer any mental illness at some stage, you can immediately upgrade to have that cover with no waiting period. And that's a great reform for customers because ultimately insurance is about protecting a risk that may happen in the future. And this gives a lot of Australians that are suffering from mental illness the ability to get coverage that they need. Look, a lot of people think they might. We see a range of wellness and health and fitness products in health insurance. But the Chief Medical Officer has proven that these natural therapies aren't delivering value for the customers, so there's no medical proof in their efficacy. So what happens, Bud, is it adds cost to the health insurance product. So health insurers can still offer them, but the government won't be covering that rebate. So it's actually reducing the cost of your health insurance. Now, if you choose as a customer you still want that coverage, there'll be products available from health insurers to do that. It just won't be meaning that all Australians are paying for that in their private health insurance. No, I'd definitely say buy a policy now. Give iSelect a call, because at the end of the day, our customers really value health insurance, and they value the peace of mind that comes with health insurance. It's for that time where something unexpected happens, and you want to make sure you've got the right coverage. So for our expert advisors, and we'd say if you give iSelect a call, we'll work through your individual needs. They'll understand what your circumstances are, what your health needs are in your family, and then they'll work with you on what the right policy is. And we often find customers that are paying the wrong price but on the right product. And so for us, it's about how can we help you find the right product at the right price and help you save that money. Often people coming through and talking to iSelect save hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. And that's what we really say. Don't wait for the reforms to come in, because they're going to come in over the next couple of years, when you could be having the right coverage and saving money right now.